Wow, well, I had sure a bad day like 2, 3 days ago, man, but I got over it. I was able to get back to it, get back at it somehow. So I think having the schedule helped get over it. Geez, I'm scared to slip back into where I was, you know? Glad I was able to work through it. Looks like I got like big old chest hair coming out with the mic. Kind of funny, right? Anyways, I hope everybody's having a happy Sunday. We don't need to feel under the weather. We can push through it. We have technology. Technology allows us to separate ourselves from our environment. We can completely be immersed in a routine, a schedule, a function that allows us to maintain our shape in an unknown and foreign atmosphere. So yeah. Yo, what's up, press? You just received my email? Yeah. You can read it or you don't have to, you know what I mean? It's just what I think. It's just what I think to like get over the fact, you know, everybody else is doing better than me in some ways or whatever. I can just sort of focus on my relationship with the world, basically, you know, and understand that at its true heart, I don't think anything is better or worse than anything else, you know. It's all kind of just connected to the same thing. So it's just a writing kind of like that, you know. But yeah, you like to read it? Yeah, sure. Go for it. It's just like my beliefs, you know what I mean? If you ever wondered like maybe what I believe, I put it into writing, so. Yeah, guys, I've lost another 5 pounds. So I can see a few of my abs now, actually, coming around. Kind of nice to see. But thanks for being here, guys. Yeah. Kind of been a gloomy past few, you know. Awesome, yeah, thanks. Thought I'd do the bike today. It's kind of like, you know, somewhere in between work and not, you know, kind of thing. Makes me realize how much time I used to spend outside as a kid though, being on this bike indoors, you know. It's like, man, I used to just go We used to just be outside all the time, running around, kicking cans, kicking rocks, throwing dirt clods, whatever. As I get older, the more time I spend inside. How many miles do? I just do like 30 minutes. I don't necessarily count it by the miles, you know. I'm on like 4 difficulty on the bike. It's like at a setting number 4. And then like right now I'm at 5 minutes. I'll tell you how many miles I get when I get done, or I'll remember for the next time you're on, but I just like to do 30 minutes. So 30 minutes at like 4 setting. It's like a light resistance. You know, I have to push definitely, but it's not like agonizing each time. So it's been 6 minutes and I've already done a mile and a half or whatever, so. "30 minutes is good." Yeah, thanks. That's what I try to go for. I mean, yo, what's up, Vishal? How are you doing? I'm doing good. Just hanging out, guys. Trying to just hang out on the bike, but get an exercise in while I do it, you know? How are you doing, Vishal? Good. That's good to hear. Yeah, we're good here too. Solid. I kind of had a bad day like 2 days ago, but I think the routine, like the schedule that I'm in, like I was able to just like treat it like school, like keep going, you know, and you can sort of like put your shoulder into everybody else. You can sort of put your shoulder into everyone else, and like, you know, it creates this safety net where you can kind of fall and be caught a little bit. In fact, I had this dream last night that I was back in school. Dude, I had like a Billy Madison dream, Presley. You know, where he like has to go back to school or whatever, right? I had a dream last night. I was like, I actually got my degree from my college like revoked because they said that I still had some classes to take in junior high. And so I went back to junior high, and I was back there and I was like, holy cow, it's like, what am I doing? I'm on a bicycle. I'm on a bike. My family does construction though. They make all their money building houses and renting apartments and stuff like that. We're in construction. And I've helped out with that basically my whole life. I know how to run a tractor. I know how to pave a road, all that stuff. Austin, Madison. Yeah, dude. I literally had to go back in my dream and I redid all elementary school. And it was so weird, but they had these weird machines and you got to sleep at school actually. It was like, had like a setting of like 1 and 3 and 5 and 6. And it was like one setting was to gauge how well you sleep. Another setting was to like go somewhere and come back. And another setting was like a surf mode and all these things. And I also jumped so high up, like I could jump so high. I jumped up and I hit the ceiling and I brought down one of the tiles from the ceiling. And I was like, it was loose. I told some teacher as he passed by, I handed it to him and I was like, it was loose. And then some other girl was like going through my binders and she found notes. When I was in junior high, I used to write notes to girls. There was this girl named Kylie Hunt who I really had a crush on. She's like half Asian. And I had like this super big crush on her. And so like in my history class, we had these folders and you could put stuff in other people's folders. Going to elementary school again. Yeah, it was actually fun. It was a fun dream. It was like, oh, hey, it's like everybody's face I recognized, you know what I mean? It wasn't like me going somewhere and knowing nobody. It was like, oh, I recognize all these people. I've been going to school with them my whole life. You know, it was pretty cool. But yeah, some girl was going through my binder and she's like, what's this? And I was like, oh, it's a note from Kylie Hunt. I was like, I haven't seen her in forever. You know, some girl that I used to have a crush on when I was like 13, 14 years old. And we used to write each other notes. But yeah, in this history class, you'd like write a note and then you'd put it inside their folder. So that when they opened up their folder, when it was their class time, they would like read the notes. And like, then they'd write you a note and put it in your folder. But yeah, I used to like write her notes all the time. It was fun. Like that's like a weird memory, you know, like writing girls' notes and stuff. I was small though. Like my whole life, I was like, in junior high, I was like 70 pounds. So I was like so tiny compared to everybody else, you know? And so I never got any girls because it was like, oh, look at him, he's like a kid. You know, I was so tiny. Now I'm above average height and above average weight, but back then, yeah, I was like 70 pounds in junior high or whatever. I never got any girls. They always thought I was like a kid, you know, basically still. But yeah, this girl, Kylie, I had a super big crush on. And I think sometime I also write this girl, Caitlin Gardner. She liked me. She asked me out on a dance or to a dance and stuff. But I didn't really like her back. I thought Kylie was more attractive, but yeah, that's a little bit of my junior high experience for you. It was so weird. I just went back and was like in school again. Had like a teacher, but one of my teachers from college was like teaching there. Her name was like Betsy Bancroft and all this stuff, so. Yeah, interesting dream, huh? Really weird. I had to sleep in a weird position all night. That's a cool dream, yeah, thanks. I couldn't go to sleep. And so I have this like automatic bed where I can adjust like different angles on it, you know? And to fall asleep last night, I had to adjust it like this. I was like sleeping in a crack. And I was like laying there like this. Maybe it was more like this kind of shape, like a U shape. I was just laying in it. But it was like I couldn't fall asleep, and I was like, I'm not gonna just stay awake all night, you know? If I have to sleep in a weird position, then I have to sleep in a weird position. But I was able to like go to sleep, and I stayed asleep all night, so, you know, and then I'm up and going. It's 6 this next morning, so good night, good dreams. I hope y'all had good dreams and, you know, we're able to sleep good and stuff like that. So yeah, here I am just on the bike now, you know. We're getting it though. Got my Mickey shirt on. I got my Goofy socks on. We're ready for the day. We're totally ready to take a Mickey and goof things up a little bit on this Sunday here. You know what, if I get a good sweat going, like no matter what the weather is like outside, it seems to be that I can always sort of overcome it, you know? If it's like super gloomy and whatever, like I can like totally, you know, be my own little light. Definitely gonna get me laid. Yeah, right. You never know, there's like a lot of Disney girls out there, you know? Isn't that a Beach Boys song? Yeah, it is, I'm pretty sure. There's like a Beach Boys song that's like, it's not like a Disney shirt, it's actually a skateboarding shirt. It's like I found it in like a Zoomies or whatever. It's like a punk Disney. Disney actually has a dark side to it. But yeah, it's like Neff, look. It's like a Neff shirt, but for some reason they decided to make a Disney shirt. They like co-opted with Disney and made a shirt, so it's like a punk shirt, but it's Disney. But Disney does have a dark side. Like one time I was walking around Disney by myself, and like, yo, thanks Saeed. Bro, I lost another 5 pounds. I'm 190 now, man. I'm just on this diet, and I've just been keeping up with my exercise, you know, and stuff. So cool, yeah. Pretty soon I'm gonna be able to flex and pose in the mirror, you know, show off some abs and whatever else. But there we go, 15 minutes, we're halfway done. Feels good though, feels good to get this little sweat going, especially when it's like so gloomy and like sad looking outside, you know? Just this feeling of being able to create my own light, create my own work. So yeah, get a little bit of sweat going. It's pretty nasty looking weather outside, you know, so. It's like the type of weather that's like, in my opinion, gray skies is the worst weather. It's like, it'd be better if it was just raining, snowing, or like an absolute heat spell. Cause this is just like total shit, you know? It's like it does nothing. And it makes you feel like that. It's like there's nothing to do. Cause like if it's raining, you can like enjoy the rain, like the sounds it makes, and it makes the smells, like you can smell all the trees and everything like that. Yeah, humid. Actually in Utah, we have like no humidity in Utah. It's like everything's super dry. It's a desert here, technically. We're a desert like like Arabia, like Saudi Arabia in Utah, because we get no rainfall. It like, seriously, in like a year, it might like rain like 4 times. Yeah, it might rain like 4 or 5 times an entire year. If you look it up, yeah, if you type into Google, like, is Utah a desert? Yeah, it'll tell you it's a desert. The only reason we have trees here is from people. Like, that's an interesting thing from Utah. When the people got here, there were no trees or anything like that. The only reason we have trees is because people planted trees and started watering them. Otherwise, without people here, we would have no trees. So Utah's a desert, but they've like sort of man-made the whole state now. So it's like the entire place has trees and stuff, but it's all man-made. If people weren't here, it would all die. We have like irrigation and reservoirs we've made so we can like distribute all the water from the mountains and stuff, but that's the only way we have trees. But yeah, this weather sucks. It's like, it's just gray. It just makes you feel bad. Like even the world is doing nothing, you know what I mean? Like even the world is sad or something. So it makes me feel like even the world is sad at times. So yeah, but I can sort of overcome it, you know? This schedule's been so good for me that I like set up. Thank you guys for like being on my case about like, hey, aren't you going here? Aren't you going there? Aren't you going here? You know, because as soon as like days like this come, or like days like 2 days ago where it was like, you know what, like something just snapped and I was having such a bad day, and it like bled into like 2 other days after it, you know? By sticking to the schedule and just like getting back on it, I was able to get back on the horse, you know what I mean? As I say, like back on the horse, back on the trail kind of thing. So, you know, here we are again, here we are today. Hopefully tomorrow too, you know, talking to my friends, so it's good. There we go, we're back in it now, back in the game. We got our foot in the game, we got some points, we can start shooting, you know, shooting for those hoops. So yeah, anyways, got 20 minutes down, pretty fast, you know what I mean? Like, but we got a pretty good sweat going. So yeah, it's good, it's a good day, gonna be a good day. Gonna be kind of laid back because like I get influenced, I feel like, by a lot of people around me. And on Sundays, it's like nobody does anything, you know? Like even here at the gym, it's like there's like 15 people here. The parking lot is like empty, you know? So like affects me a little bit, to say the least. Am I married? No. I'm terrible with girls, dude. I'm terrible with women. I don't know what to say, what to do. I don't know when a girl is like hinting that she likes me, anything. I'm super terrible with women. that's why I just like focus on God. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Like, I'm just gonna focus on God basically and try to like understand God, because I feel like that's the only relationship I need, you know? It's like you can be in the worst position in life, but as long as you have like a good focus on what God is in your life, then I feel like you can like overcome most challenges in life, you know, by saying like, you know what, like, just believe in God and, you know, focus on that. So that's what I try to do. That's all I try and do when it's like, you know, I don't have a family. You're 28 and your people are pairing you with your cousin because they want you're out of their house. Yeah, it's like that in my family too. I actually have an uncle who married his cousin. Everybody in my family gives him crap for it. So only do that, but be aware that like everybody in your whole family is gonna like make fun of you maybe. Because I have an uncle that did that in my family, and my family's really religious too. And everybody makes fun of him. Like behind his back and stuff like that. They all make fun of him. But yeah, in Utah, I say Utah is kind of like the Middle East. I even think they named it after like Judah. It's Utah, but it's like Judah, you know? So it's like the new Middle East over here. We have temples everywhere and like churches on every corner, but my family, they just get out, they like try to have me get married all the time and stuff like that too. It makes me like super annoyed. I get like annoyed and I'm just like, just chill out, guys. You know what, like maybe I'll never find a girl or something. But yeah, it's like that here too. And with my family's really big. My dad has like 11 brothers and sisters. So they always ask me like, hey, are you getting married? When are you gonna get married? Do you have a girlfriend? All that stuff all the time, every time I see them. So I know what that's like. But if you're 28, I'm 33 and still never married, man. Don't have any kids, but I just tell everybody, when everybody asks me that in my family, I just say, you know what, like, I think that it's like, I'm gonna focus on God because I'm not in the position for a wife. I don't think I'm like, you know, I don't think I'm in the position for a wife. So right now I'm just gonna focus on things I need to focus on. Yeah, sure. Here it's kind of the same way. If you get married, it's like you inherit, like the family's gonna help you out. Here, family's a big thing too. Like I said, Utah could probably be like the Middle East kind of, because yeah, if you marry somebody here, their whole family is gonna help you out because they're gonna help out their daughter. So you could like, their family might even give you a house and stuff like that. So, because they just want you to have kids with their daughter. So a lot of people here get married and then their wife's family buys them a house and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of the same here. Like I always say, Utah could be like the Middle East kind of, because everybody here, you know, they pray like 5 times or more a day. And like right now I'm not at church, but everybody's at church right now, like worshiping. It's on Sunday every day, everybody goes to church here. But I don't have a good relationship with the church. Yeah, it's pretty similar. But like I said, everybody here is at church right now. They're all worshiping, like every Sunday. They have laws here with my cousin. My uncle got married to his cousin, but I don't know anybody else that did. It's just one of my uncles did. But I guess Saeed's family's trying to set him up. I just focus on shit like this. Did I show you this, Saeed? Father's sister's daughter, yeah. Check this out, Saeed, I made this. You think it's cool? It's out of obsidian, so it's volcanic glass. It's natural glass. It's the same on both sides. It's like super sharp. Yeah, I do stuff like this, you know. I'll probably give it away to somebody or something. Probably give it away to somebody. 5 more minutes, guys. Pretty hard to shape it. Yeah, it took me like all day. I had to spend all day doing it. Kind of chips easy, yeah. Yep. But it took me all day, and it's like perfectly round. You know, it has a bridge on both sides, bridge on the front and a bridge on the back, which is kind of hard to do. It takes a lot of time, so I feel good about it. Looks like a tooth. My brother says it looks like a shark tooth. Four more minutes, guys. An attitude problem. Yeah, and like I said, just know that my uncle married his cousin, and like everybody makes fun of them for it. So I don't know if families are the same way in Arabia, but Saudi. I don't know if families are the same way in the UAE, but yo, what's up? Hi, Maya. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. UAE is pretty civilized in comparison with other Muslim nations, few exceptions. Gotcha. Yeah, I know it is. Everybody says that the UAE is like pretty civilized. But some people might say the same thing about Utah. They just say it's a cult state. They say it's like backwards and stuff, so people believe in like crazy things and stuff, so your Saudi's that exception. I have no idea what you're saying, Maya, but thanks. Thanks, Maya. Whew, there we go, guys. Got a sweat going. We're on 2 minutes left. 28 minutes down. We're 28 minutes deep. Whew. You've been 28 minutes deep, nice. Good joke, Presley, good joke. Yeah, good one. All right, let's boost up the difficulty here for this last minute. Let's get it good. Get it going. Hey, Presley, this is about 6 miles, almost 7 miles for 30 minutes at this difficulty. So about 7 miles in 30 minutes. Pretty decent. Decent little sprint. Impressive, thanks. Thanks, Maya. Whatever you say, Maya, thanks. There we go. I'm done. I finally got my phone's like attachments like all squared away. Everything like works really good now. Nothing falls off and stuff, so. I'm gonna grab a drink from the fountain over here and then I'm gonna go to the coffee shop, guys.
That guy was drunk, or girl, whoever it was. I can't remember who it was. I have no time. Oh, congratulations. I heard you got a new job. A long time ago, about 9 months ago. Oh, okay. So it's the one that you...
All right, guys. So I'll see you at the coffee shop if you want to see me there. If not, if this is the last time I'm going to see you today, farewell, have a great day. Thank you for joining. If I'm going to see you at the coffee shop, then I'll see you there. All right, guys. Bye.